Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. David Villa! And it's come back out to him. No, not the best of headers. Cucurella is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Yeah, you'll need to keep your...
David Villa! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And here's Dani Olmo. Morata. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. David Villa! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball is over the line. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And the keeper's got it again. Pedro Porro works it forward. Pau Torres cuts out the pass. That looks a good ball through. Pedri. Big chance! They are rampant! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Guti. David Villa. No, he is not giving anything away. Pedri. Shot could be on. Now the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Spain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Spain with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Pedro Porro.
Ansu Fati really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Spain have their second corner now. Al-Kubasi clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ansu Fati. Oh, such a clever touch. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Xavi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Spain are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Morata. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedro Porro. David Villa. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
That's positional goal. The utilisation.
And the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Spain get their 4th corner. And he's taking no chances there. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pau Torres gets over and intercepts. Now there's a fight. David Villa! In for the pieces! He's kept it out just.
Spain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Raya can pick that up. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Spain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. That gets things going for the second half. And he's away. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
Dani Olmo! Oh, terrific save.
Spain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very threatening.
Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spain are looking to go forward now. Xavi does well to get it back. Now it's Torres. That's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ansu Fati. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedro Porro calmly anticipates.
Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
David Villa on 2 now and looking for 3. Pedro Porro. David Villa. He's only too happy to take that back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared away. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Cucurella. And he skips past his man. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Dani Olmo in with the challenge. Played back in. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Guti. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Morata. Oh, Pedri! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Can he latch on to this? Up he goes! Dani Olmo. Zubimendi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Xavi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's another chance! Pedro Porro gets good distance on it. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's delightful. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And he's managed to get free. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Spain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Ansu Fati. Now it's Ansu. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Morata. Guti. He's free. He has got in with a header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pedro Porro. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And Balde. Oh, good read. That'll be a throw. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good ball. Has a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And again! It's a goal! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place.
And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Just joining us, and the shots! And one more try! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain penetrate. Dani Olmo! That's a half-decent try. Dani Olmo! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pedro Porro concedes a free kick for that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa, Petri. Plenty to aim at here. Cleared away. Dani Olmo powering forward here. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming. It's Pedri. Guti. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Spain take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good-looking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Guti. Pau Torres does well to get it back. Pedri. Iniesta. And now the breakaway. That's a throw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just as opposed to... And the shot! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zubimendi. Dani Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, what about a counter-attack? David Villa. Pau Torres. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. David Villa! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Guti. Dani Olmo. Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Kubasi. Pau Torres. It's Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. But they've got it again. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. David Villa!
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a great pick out. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And the first 45 minutes are up. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nice control. Guti. Iniesta! Yes, it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Oh, what chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Spain go into the lead. David Villa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That could spell trouble. Spain needing a change of fortune here. Cucurella. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dani Olmo, Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. It's a promising position. Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. Corner number 2 then. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cucurella deals with that comfortably. Spain are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a shade optimistic. Guti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eric Garcia, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Pau Torres. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a hit! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Guti with the short one. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Spain have their second corner now. They've played it short. Pedro Porro. Great hit! Oh, should have put that away. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. He's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Guti. Dani Olmo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yamal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the finish! And that is one way to get his defending done. Desperate defending required here. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Iniesta receives it in a good position here. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's nice. Dani Olmo could try cutting inside here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Subimendi. Yamal. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted. Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Guti. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Guti! It's hit the upright. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Guti certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Dani Olmo looking to add to his goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. David Villa carries the ball down the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Guti. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Iniesta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
So it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Ricky Puig. It's Pedri. Oh, he's playing. Can he finish? It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fabian Ruiz. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ricky Puig. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal...
David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's quick to snap. Ah, he's given it away. Chance here to counter.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin. Carvajal. And that will be it. Spain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take a... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. David Villa! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Guti. Chance to shoot now. France have the chance to go the other way. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's there and gets it away. Now it's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he get it through? Julie is in a really good position out wide. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Griezmann was in no mood for any of that. That is a great pick out. Colomboigny! Goal, France!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
France have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's a fabulous ball. There's the hit! It's a goal! And he celebrates his 30th goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Big chance! Goal, France! And they're back in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
France go into the lead. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa! We've got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's picked his way through. David Villa.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Guti. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Julie. Colomboani. Pau Torres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pedro Porro. Griezmann. He's got away. Colomboani! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Colomboani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pedri looks to get on the end of this. David Villa. David Villa tries making a foray down the right. Knocks it out wide. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Another chance from a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Colomboani. He could be in here. It's Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looks sharp.
And it's half-time here. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's good running with the ball. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. That's the throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pau Torres calmly anticipates. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. France were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Pau Torres cuts it out. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And it's Griezmann. Nicked it back promptly. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's fabulous. Lizarazu. Griezmann.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Colomboani!
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Subimendi. And it's Guti. Dani Olmo pinches it off him. David Villa. Chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch.
Mbappe! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And the shot!
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Julie really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Subimendi. It's Pedri. And it's Iniesta. David Villa. Upamecano proves too strong. Camavinga.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
David Villa. Pedri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
France choosing to make the first change. This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedri. Guti. David Villa. Now the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's managed to gift it back. All hands on deck for this one. That's it! Dembele! It's loose and there's a great hit! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. David Villa. Lizarazu. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Spain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pedri. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Iniesta, looking for the runner. He's got the shot away! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Spain take the lead. Olise, nicely spread. Iniesta. Dani Olmo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Pires. That could... Olise! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That was travelling. Saliba gets a foot in here. Driving forward. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Iniesta. Now it's Guti. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's another throw. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Dani Olmo. And he's intervened well there.
Spain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Goes in for the header! And a terrific save. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great ball if he can get there. And here's a chance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish!
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter.
Schneider! And for a moment, time stood still. Chalhanoglu, Nakata. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bastoni. Well, that is one way to stop him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, great Zaccagni! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Zaccagni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his...
Barella! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 19esimo minuto, numero 23.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Zaccagni. Nakata. Opts to play. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Acerbi clears. And he's let fly. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram. Played back in. There's the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Kvaratskhelia belts one. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Martinez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, great feat, that.
No, that's been intercepted. He's free, he has got Kvaratskhelia! He's got away with one there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the hit! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Can he get away here? He's had a hit! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zaccagni, Martinez. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Çalhanoğlu driving on and making good progress. Oh, great run, magical! It's Çalhanoğlu! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Costa Curta. Schneider.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now Martinez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now here's the delivery. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the... And the shot! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Schneider! Now it's Martinez. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Thuram! No mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Martinez. Barella has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Schneider! Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
L'affluenza di
Played through for the
quest'oggi è
wide
di
man.
80.607 spettatori.
Di Marco. Acerbi. He's played him. Zaccagni! Shapes to shoot! Schneider. He can run onto that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Barella pinches it off him. Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his... He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
So, third corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu goes short.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance to shoot now. And that is a little undercooked. He's going for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Schneider. Oh, no joy this time. Nakata. Now it's Thuram. Nakata. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. DiMarco. Pressing high and with purpose. Acerbi. Costa Curta. To Schneider. Barella. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco cuts it out. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta. Kvaratskhelia comes under pressure and it's come loose. Martinez. He's found a way through. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He'll try from distance. And that's that. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And here's Zaccagni. That pass has been well intercepted. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And Dybala! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barella. Schneider. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Ketelaere. He's been picked out. Look at the space. He's had a hit! Yes, it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cup Miners gets a foot in here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Acerbi calmly anticipates. He's found the way through. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that has been clubbed away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Showing good feet. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ball on the... And they've turned it round! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Acerbi. De Ketelaere. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This is their second corner of the game. a sudden chance to counter. And he's on his way! Chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Batistuta. Barella wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Done delicately. Caught offside that time. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Schneider. And Kvaratskhelia. Barella. And it's Schneider. De Ketelaere. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nakata. Koopmeiners. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Koopmeiners. Oh, that's delightful. And he's been shifted off it, and that's gone loose. Barella. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Inter Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
De Ketelaere. Good read, needed to be. Nakata. DiMarco. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Nakata. He has found the way through. Shifted upfield. Costa Curta. Decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
DiMarco. Barella. Now Costa Curta. Schneider. And it's played forward. Zaccagni. That has been cut short. Now it's Thuram. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.550
It's Batistuta.
spettatori.
That has ended up in no man's land. DiMarco.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now DiMarco. Barella. And it's a Serbi. And he's running through. Batistuta pinches it off him. Barella. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Thuram.
Woohoo!
Tonali.
Ein neuer Abonnent.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we
Dybala! He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
that'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4, numero 13, numero 21, numero 9,
with the short one.
numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Oh, he's been
il numero 14, Ribery, il numero 81, il numero 11.
And now they can clear their
il numero
lines.
6.
Gently done. And that is a little undercooked. Inter Milan finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should.
Martinez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, off the bar! And he's there to clear it. De Ketelaere. And he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco. Kvaratskhelia. Good driving run. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
To Ketelaere! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Barella. Oh, there's a probing ball. He can run onto that. And he was alert to it. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And This is getting better and better. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in it.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the tee. There's the whistle. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partner.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendieta, it's a sharp pass. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. Kagawa. Bellingham. Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. Check and pick that up. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bellingham. And here's Sané. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Conte. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Edmilson.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That'll be a throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Kagawa has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. He can run onto that. It's a goal kick. Davis. Oh, really good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Mendieta. Some good work on the right flank here. Mendieta's up he goes! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cafu. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Beckenbauer.
Atletico Paranaense have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, what a climb! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mendieta. Now it's Mbappe. Atletico Paranaense with the corner, there first. Costa Curta getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's been picked out. And Sonny! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe, Batistuta. Time and again they are repelled. Vinicius Junior. And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kagawa. And that could set him on his way. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Atletico Paranaense upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And
oh no, this does not look good. Has a go! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Atletico Paranaense grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Atletico Paranaense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
A real chance if he can get through. And he's taking no chances there. Hernes. Musiala. Hernes. He's through, now is he in? Now there's the shot! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Atletico Paranaense go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He can get that clear. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at face-to-face with the keeper. Shot a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
David Villa! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, important interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Schneider taking charge of the dead ball. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly. Holding Pedri! And now the breakaway. Mane running with the ball. He's picked his way through into the last 5 minutes. That'll do under the circumstances.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Driving forward. Now it's Batistuta. And the flag has stayed down. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Batistuta. He can run onto that. Musiala. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Chance! In for the pieces! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Showing great feet there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davis deals with that comfortably. Oh, good ball! Has a goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri. Mbappe! Mbappe! Nesta clears it away. Maldini clears. And it's Rivaldo. Owen. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's gone forward. Now it's Pedri.
Great feet, that.
Oh, super ball. He's got the shot away! And that has been clubbed away. Cafu. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Schneider. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Owen. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now that looks a decent ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Short changes him with that pass. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. That could spell trouble. That's a shade optimistic. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Kagawa. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, no joy this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Schneider. Luis Suarez is wide and looking to get onto this. There's the hit!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Eto'o! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's... He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram does well to get it back. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. Rivaldo is flagged offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. They want to be quick to recover this. It is a corner. They've played it short. That's good play. Kagawa. Nice control. Decent hit! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Can he finish? Goal! Body! And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Bari get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
In with the challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That has been cut short.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe, and they can counter here. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez. Great hit! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Sané. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Owen. Little pass back. Now it's Pedri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but he's had a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better.
Bari clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Eto'o. That is decidedly lacking.
Bari just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Conte. Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Owen. Shot a goal! And he cuts out the supply for Conte. Sané. Tries a shot! Rijkaard.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after so much hard work, he bluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, and he's through the middle. A good ball, and this looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Pedri, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Owen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And time is up. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Chiellini gets it away. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well played right into his path. Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. It looks a good ball through. Can he put it away? And that has been clubbed away.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Cafu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, and he's through the middle. Very nicely done. Drogba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both
Hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta tries to clear, and now the hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Conte. So we're still where we started right now. Costa Curta. It's Davis. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Drogba. He's found a way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Conte. And that's been intercepted. And he's let fly. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Szoboszlai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Suarez is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. Kagawa. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pirlo. It's Seedorf. Caceres. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bellingham. Owen. That is was a brilliant interception. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Owen. Bellingham. And he shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's had it taken off him. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe, good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. And here's Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Owen. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba. Now it's Griezmann. Szoboszlai. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a throw. Owen.
Barcelona have turned up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the defence just about came out and set off! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Seedorf. He's in a great position. Suarez gets flagged offside. Van Dijk clears. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping.
It's a mighty effort! This time, surely! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Great ball if he can get there. And he's onside. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Luis Suarez, spread out to the left.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Terrific header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Suarez. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. And he's quick to get it clear again. And Back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mbappe. Kagawa. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. No way through, so... And the shot! And they've got rid. Now there's a fine ball. Kagawa. It's out for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Davis spots it and intercepts.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Wirtz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Caceres kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12, Wirtz. Coming on the field is number 17, Schneider.
That's a throw.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Messi. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Suarez is in a really good position out wide. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, that's well spotted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And here's Drogba. Drogba. Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Pirlo plays it short.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Schneider. Owen. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goes searching with that cross. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And it's Drogba. Lucas Moura, there he goes, motoring. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not the end product required.
Lucas Moura has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.